only person that's sleepy today? Tired? No. It turns out that women need more sleep than men do. Did you know that? I heard the lady say, yeah. Apparently by 11 minutes, we need 11 more minutes of sleep than men. Oh, now y'all laughing, huh? Okay, let's see what else it says. Okay, so it's more likely that we get insomnia. Okay, I know me, I can't, my mind is always going. Ladies, do your mind keep going and going and going? I don't think it ever stops, does it? No. Because we got to think of every single thing. And we don't lay down or rest until we get it done. So maybe that's why we can't take our tail to sleep sometime. And why we need 11 more minutes than men do, huh? And it's due to anxiety. And have you heard of the invisible labor? I just learned of this invisible labor. It's the things that we do. We sit and think about like, okay, my kid gotta have this. Did I take care of this? Did I do that? Is the food done? You know what I mean? Did I fix the bed? All of those things, like that's the invisible labor that keeps our minds going where we can't calm ourselves down and go to sleep. See, I'm teaching you things. Look. But because my mother used to say, if you can understand things, you can deal with them better. So maybe this will help us get better rest. You know what I mean? Because as she used to say, Jenny, you're always doing something. Sit down somewhere. But I still ain't sat down yet, because the number one thing people ask me is, when do you sleep? So this is making it make sense, but everybody is different. But experts say adults should at least get 7 to 9 hours of rest. Do you get that much sleep? Well, none of us get that much sleep, right? Andy, how much sleep do you get?
Well, I fall asleep really well. I don't stay asleep. So I get about 3-4 hours and then I'm up. Mm-hmm. But I do want to say that I think women deserve more sleep because I can only speak for myself, but I think men just are able to relax because they know it's getting taken care of.
And how is it getting taken care of?
Because women are getting it done. And
thank you for that. Yeah. Right. You speaking today. You want me to turn that mic up? You want to say a little bit more?
No, that's all I got. But I do understand fully that you guys worry about everything, and I think it allows men to relax because we're like, well, someone's taking care of it and it ain't me, so.
Mm-hmm. And so we up tossing and turning trying to figure it out. I know I do. So like my brain don't stop, okay? It just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. And then my biggest issue is I get so excited when I do get to sleep that I can't sleep when it's time to go to sleep. Oh my goodness. I said, okay, out of all the awards I got, the new award I want, you want to hear what it is? And the bed goes to Jennifer Hudson. Honey, listen. Shoot, I feel like I earned my right to even just sit on the couch. You know that's how I got here. I said, wait a minute. You mean to tell me I get to actually sit on the couch and talk to somebody? Sign me up. Roll your camera. Sure, we barely even get to sit down on the couch. So the award, the greatest award would be a bed with a good old pillow and a good old blanket, child. Listen, but I always tell my son and the boys, first of all, when I get tired at night, listen, it ain't nothing else I can do with this day, okay? And they know that means I'm going to sit down. It's time for me to rest. And then I say, okay, if you can't find me, look under the bed. Because that's how sleep I'm going to be when I get done. So they didn't believe me. My son came to the room like last week looking for me. I was like, make sure you kiss me before you go out to school. And then I was like, I didn't get my kiss when I saw him later. He was like, Mama, I thought you went to work. You went in the room. I said, David, I was under the bed. You didn't check under the bed for me? And sure enough, I was there. But I tell him, I'm serious, kids. I'm going to be under that bed. Because us ladies, what? We earn the right to be. Because what you say, we do all the work, okay? I think the other reason why we don't sleep is because sometimes late at night or early in the morning is the only time we have for ourselves. You know, you be creeping around the house like, don't move because they may wake up. Even when the kids are babies, If mama move, that baby gonna wake up. Ain't that the truth? Yes. Dad move, that baby is good. But soon as mama move, 2, 3, 4 in the morning, that baby get the ground, who waking up? Mama is, exactly. Okay, do any of you guys struggle with sleep, and how do you get to sleep? Where's Sai?
Hi.
Hello, how are you, Sai?
Good, how are you, gorgeous?
I'm awake.
Oh, there you go. Sleep is my most important thing. I mean, my favorite thing, I should say.
Yes.
So it is 4 pillows, satin pillowcase
That sounds good to me.
on your back, so that gravity pulls all this back here, so it's not here.
Oh, it's a strategy.
Fan,
Talk about
floor fan,
Uh-huh.
a wave machine, temperature at 73 degrees, and you must do all of that during your daily nap, because nobody interrupts my nap.
Come on.
I'm telling you, because, you know, when you're getting up 6 or 7 times in the middle of the night trying to solve all the world's problems, which are so much bigger at 3 in the morning than they are the next day, right?
Yes.
You got to get the naps in, too.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's precious. That's sacred for us, right?
Yeah, you can learn from us, you know, older women.
I'm learning.
Yes.
Thank you for that. Okay. Woodwood Jr., he's here today. We'll be right back, guys. Our first guest always makes us laugh. Please welcome the hilarious Roy Wood Jr. It's so good to see you.
Good to see you. How'd you been,
I love
old
that.
friend? I ain't seen you in a couple months.
It's been a while, but you've been busy.
Yeah,
You've been
yeah.
busier than me.
I try to work a little bit, gotta pay bills,
I-
you know. Kids cost money. Nobody tell you that part of it. So,
They
good.
cost a lot of money.
Yeah, they do.
Listen,
Yeah, they do.
you wrote a memoir? You got
Yeah.
one coming out, huh?
Yeah.
What was it like writing it?
It's been a fun ride to just really get back into my own thoughts. It's called The Man of Many Fathers. And so essentially what it is, my father died when I was 16. So I started thinking about what lessons did I learn from men and when, and how can I infuse those lessons into my son?
Yeah.
So I decided to put a book together. It'll be out at some point in 2025, but
That's good.
it's profound stuff, but then there's also opportunities. You'd be surprised. You can interact with a person one time, and it's a life lesson. I got slapped by a grown man when I was 17.
He always got something to say.
I used to work at the hospital in Birmingham, and I got slapped by a dude named Cocaine Mike. And Cocaine Mike, we worked in the dish room together, but he did cocaine, and sometimes, now I don't know if y'all know how cocaine works, but you gotta leave to do it. You can't do it in the dish room. And so he was off doing, this thing, and we fell behind the dish room. My supervisor asked me, what's going on? I said, Cocaine Mike out there doing cocaine. And Mike found out. I thought that was gonna get him, I wanted him to get fired. I thought that was gonna get him in
didn't get him
trouble.
fired?
No, because he came back in the dish room and we was caught up in 10 minutes. So it's a valuable lesson about not snitching and worry about your responsibilities and don't worry about nobody else's.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Yes, you better
and
tell
thank
it.
you, Cocaine
Cocaine
Mike.
Mike, thank you.
Thank you, Cocaine Mike.
Now, Halloween is next week. Are you looking forward to it? Like, what? Are you doing anything for it?
No, I live in New York City. New York City is scary every day, right? Because New York is one of those cities where they take Halloween serious. They do the whole parade.
Yes.
And everybody is dressed up and all the stuff. And I just, I just want to go home, man. I just want
You scared of it?
Yeah, I'm not big on Halloween. I'm not big on creatures and demons and none of that stuff. Because I had sleep paralysis growing up. So you sleep paralysis,
Yeah.
you wake up and you see gremlins. And I'm like,
You're not celebrating that?
no, I'm not doing that.
Did you grow up celebrating Halloween?
Yeah, but I grew up celebrating, how can I put it? I grew up celebrating Halloween, but I did not trick or treat.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Like, you could wear the costume to school, get a little candy at school, at your
Yes.
mama's job, but my mama wasn't finna drag me around the hood for 3
Taking
hours.
candy from strangers.
My mama took me to Walgreens and said, pick out 3 bags.
Oh, that was your trick?
That was trick or
That was
treat.
trick or treating?
That was trick or treat.
Oh, my goodness.
Wasn't even Walgreens back then. I'm old. It was called Eckert's. Shout out to the
Stop
Southern
it.
Pharmacy. 3 people know Eckert's.
I've never heard of it, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
that's some Alabama stuff.
Hey, Roy, do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah. I do. When my father passed, and I'm not even making this up, I'm not trying to creep out the audience, but when my father passed when I was 16, for 2 more weeks, I could still hear him getting ready for work. I could hear the sink, and I would go downstairs sometimes and you could feel the faucet, it would be warm, and I could hear the car going out the driveway, and for 2 weeks, I know what I heard, and I go to my mom, and I'm like, are you hearing this? And she's like, no. And I'm
Only
like,
you heard it.
or she was lying, somebody lying. And the thing that scared me, it wasn't so much about the ghost of my dad haunting us or any of that stuff. What bothered me is that apparently after you die, you still gotta go to work for 2 more weeks.
It's cool.
He got up.
I did not see that coming. What?
But I'm not lying. Like, I know what I heard, man. I know what I heard. And that, I don't fool with ghosts, Ouija board, tarot cards.
That just cracked me up.
None of that.
So you was worried about the ghost having to go to work?
I'm worried about when I die, I still gotta go back to CNN and do a shift.
I love that's what you got out of the ghost.
That's it.
Oh my God, you about to kill me. Okay. Okay, so the World Series, it starts tomorrow. How do you feel about New York versus LA?
It's going to be an epic World Series.
Yes.
I grew up a Cubs fan, so when your team is out, I tend to root for players. And you have someone like Mookie Betts with the Dodgers, and just him and his wife and the charity work that they do for people to make this country a better place. Also, how could you not cheer on America's favorite immigrant, Shohei Ohtani? How could you not?
Come on.
That's what I call him.
It's just no telling what you're gonna say. It's so funny. Okay. So like me, because I like baseball, I'm trying to really get back into it, but you got to pitch like, we both got to pitch.
Yeah, we threw our first pitches at games.
You see this?
Yeah.
But you gotta tell me, what was that face for you had? What were you thinking?
See, you gotta remember, like, I grew up wanting to play for real. I'm one of them dudes that show up to throw out the first pitch. I'm like, they gonna see this pitch, and then they gonna give me a uniform right there in the dugout. Come on and play for us, Roy.
You think they gonna call you?
No, they're not gonna call me.
No.
Okay. As tough as the years the Chicago White Sox had, they should have called you.
You know what? Listen, I was thinking that, Roy.
Go back to the picture.
He said go back to the
Go back
picture.
to the picture. If you look, and I don't want to get into all the technical stuff, my release point too high. That ball for the land in the stands.
That
But
was
you,
right.
your elbows
There
down,
go.
that means your shoulder goes
That mean
forward.
I'm ready.
You still got the ball, your release point's lower. That's a strike right
Y'all
there.
see that?
That's a strike.
Let him know, Roy. Let him know. Let him know.
That's
More
beautiful.
with Roy Wood Jr. We'll be right back. We're back with Roy Wood Jr. You get a kick out of yourself, huh?
That was fun. That was fun, educating them about why you can't shoot a nuclear missile at a hurricane. A hurricane itself is basically the same nuclear... I'm sorry, I'm doing it again.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, tell everyone what the show is about.
That's Have I Got News for You. We're on Saturday nights on CNN. We stream the next day on Max.
Wow.
And it's myself, Michael Ian Black, and Amber Ruffin. And we basically have taken current events for the week and formed it into a very fake quiz show. So if anything that's happened this week that you've already felt a sad emotion or an angry emotion about, our show is the place to come and laugh about it. It's us. We have a couple of guests on every week, and we're just making light of everything that's happened in the week so you can learn about the news, but you still get to laugh about it as well.
That is genius.
It's a remake of a British show. The British version of that show has been on for 30 years now, so it's an honor to even be trusted with hosting the American version of it.
Wow. Well, you're deserving of it for sure.
Well,
You
thanks.
are hilarious. You make anything funny. How did you prepare for the show?
So luckily, it was one of those things where it's on CNN, a channel I already watch and love. And so the idea of figuring out, okay, what do you want to talk about this week versus what do people need to know about this week, and figuring out that balance. And I'm very, very grateful for my 8 years at The Daily Show, because the homie Trevor Noah and all of the producers over there, they gave me that level of discernment, and the only thing I can really compare it to is that I got for 8 years to work under some of the best chefs, and now I have an opportunity to run my own restaurant. And so it's just, I'm just grateful.
That is amazing. And then what is it like working with anchors on CNN?
Now, that's different because our show is on a Saturday. Because you got to remember, CNN is very...
Yes.
And I'm with
You
Flitter,
come in.
and I'm with Flitter. And then it's me cussing out white people on Saturday night. So, you know, around the building, you know, you get to see people, you know, Abby Phillip I have a lot of love for, Caitlin Collins I have a lot of love for. Laura Coates is my favorite. Laura Coates.
That's
you know,
your favorite. I was going to ask who your favorite host was. Oh, she is amazing.
Laura showed me so much love at a time in my career where not a lot of people were doing that.
Yes.
And so to be in the family and be a part of that, I will say, you know, it's just something where I wish that I could do what they do and be as profound and quick about stuff. But oddly, they wish that they could be funny. And I'm like, no, I want to be taken serious. You know how hard it is to be taken serious with this face? I can't do it. I can't. And no choice but to do comedy.
You're doing well, and it is, but we love you that way, for sure. Now, I really want to know this for you because I've been thinking this, so I'm curious to see how you feel about it. What is your opinion on storm coverage when sending out an anchor to, like, cover it, especially today?
If we're talking about CNN, my first question to them was, like, why did they send out Anderson Cooper? Like, why would you look at him? Look at that struggle on his face. Like, you know, like I understand the need to show how strong something is so that people will stay inside. But this camp, we believe you. You ain't gotta do it no more. The most gangster thing I ever saw happen on CNN years ago, it was like probably 7 or 8 years ago, there was a hurricane, I think it was in Texas, and they went to every reporter, and every reporter is wobbling in the, you know, they be wobbling. I'm coming, and you can see you. And they cut to Jim Acosta, and his ass was in the car. Brilliant. I didn't know you could do that. You can report, you can be in the storm in your car. As you can see outside, there's the storm.
It's right there.
He probably wasn't even in the storm. Jim Acosta was probably at a car wash. Which is even smarter. It's even smarter. But, you know, I am happy to be at the part of CNN where there's breaking news. I know they're not gonna call me.
I was going to ask what you doing.
They will get sent to voicemail immediately. Hey, Roy, Anderson Cooper want to know if you can cover his shift.
Oh, my goodness. See, I had to ask you that question. Thank you for being here. Will you come back again and see us?
Absolutely.
Have I got news for you? Airs Saturdays at 9 p.m. on CNN and Sundays on Max. We'll be right back. If you're ready to save some time, save some space, and save some money, you're going to want to listen up now, guys, because it is time for today's Deals That Sing. I know I am. I'm here with our Morning Save ambassador, Amy Paffrath. Welcome back, Amy.
Thank you, Jennifer.
You know I'm excited. What do you have for us today?
You know I love being here with you, Jennifer, and I want to let you all know that these deals that you see right here are available right now on morningsave.com. So do not sleep on the shopping. Get started now. We are starting out with a product that I have personally used a bunch for camping, and it has saved me so much time, not to mention my back. This is the Air Relax Queen Size Air Mattress. Now, it's made with suede. Give it a feel. It feels so nice on the skin, but everyone knows the biggest issue with any air mattress is, of course, yes, that part, because even if you already own an electric pump, finding it and trying to figure out the right attachment, it's just a pain, right?
Yeah.
This actually comes with a pump built right in. It's right here. Right there, yes.
Oh.
So all you have to do is flip the switch and it is done 90 seconds later. Yes.
You like that? Yes,
And
yes.
I'm sure you can all relate to trying to inflate it over and over again because you're trying not to overinflate it, but you're also trying to put the cap back on before all the air comes out. It's a real hassle, but not with this. It's not an issue because it shuts off automatically when it's filled. And of course, it does all the same for deflation as well. Now, we've seen this retail for up to $170. But you could go to morningsave.com right now and get it
I always want
for only $49.99.
Really?
Yes.
We can have a sleepover.
Right?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'm down.
It feels
That's
good,
a 71% discount.
Yes, we can get some good naps in on that.
Okay.
Okay, what's
I'm
this?
sure you sing in the shower all the
Yes,
time.
I do. That's why I do all my rehearsals.
Oh, the best sound, right? Next, we have the Moen Aromatherapy Hand Shower. So the hand shower itself has 6 spray settings, as well as a magnetic dock that makes it incredibly easy to come off
This is
and
nice.
on right there. And it
Yes.
also comes with 14 aromatherapy capsules.
They smell great, too.
Yes.
They smell
I've
so
got
good.
Zen Time right here that attached to the back of the shower head. It infuses your shower with spa-inspired essential oils and fragrances. I know.
love this.
Elevate your shower experience. Now, we went ahead and put some of the scents into these diffusers, so you can go ahead and
Oh, I
smell.
smell it.
Right?
I'm good and relaxed,
So
ready for that
nice.
nap, y'all.
Of course, with a spa experience every morning, you would expect a spa price, right?
Yeah.
A little luxury with your bath. And this bundle could retail for up to $278. However, with today's deals that sing, you could get this for only $49.99. 82% off.
It got me good and relaxed.
Oh, right?
Good smells. It's cozy.
Now that we've made your showers better, let's make baking a little more enjoyable too.
Okay.
Look at this delicious food we've got here. We have the Rubbermaid 5-piece bakeware set. And I know some people hear bakeware and they immediately think ceramic, but this is actually glass, which makes it a lot lighter than ceramic. Something we want to be mindful of when you're bending over to pick up a heavy casserole from the oven. You want to give it a feel?
Yeah.
See how light it is?
See, yes.
You can get it out of there.
That was easy.
Super easy. You could do it with one hand.
want
And
a
the
bun?
quality isn't lost either because it can withstand up to 550 degrees Fahrenheit in the oven, all the way to those freezing temperatures in your freezer. One of my favorite parts, it's BPA free, microwave and dishwasher safe, which makes cleanup a breeze. And the fact that they could just stack into each other, they
Yeah.
nest so well. It's a space saver,
Very nice.
which if you have a small
I
kitchen
get
like I
it.
do, we need to save all the space we
Yes,
can.
we do.
The expected retail price for this is $65. Not bad. It's honestly pretty similar to what I've paid in the past for my bakeware. But you guys know we're always going to be able to find the best deals on Morning Save
Yes, that's right.
because they're listing it for only
What?
$29.99.
Stop
54% savings.
That is amazing. We gonna cook
You know what
down.
that means?
Oh, somebody came through the door.
That must
Hello?
be our doorbuster
Is that
deal.
Nadine?
Oh.
Hi, Nadine.
Hello,
girl.
Nadine from your audience. She is bringing us our doorbuster deal. She used it to vacuum seal her veggies here.
It's in there.
This is the Anova Vacuum Sealer Kit. Now, this deal is all about saving because this allows you to vacuum seal leftovers, which means you're able to save your food for longer, which is great for all of those bulk buyers out there that want to freeze portions for later. It also helps you save time because the included reusable bags could be used directly for sous vide cooking.
Yes.
And of course, it saves space because your fridge isn't filled with large storage containers everywhere. And let me show you how this works. You place it on, and it vacuums out the air, so
It's
it helps save
quick,
you all
too.
that space. Look at that.
Wow.
Wow.
This is so good.
Now, you know our doorbuster deals are incredibly popular, and we do need to limit this deal to 3 per customer. Now, we've seen this retail for up to $49. But as I said earlier, this is all about saving, and you could get this sealer plus 10 resealable bags for only $10, y'all.
That works, right?
That's a discount of 80%.
You get one, you get one. These were so incredible. Thank you again for sharing these deals that sing with us. And they singing about it. Okay, to get these deals that sing before they're all gone, visit morningsave.com or scan the QR code below while supplies last. We'll be right back. There's some good stuff over
Yeah.
here. I just love hearing from you all. Y'all know what that sound means? It's time for Happy Mail. Okay, so today we're doing Happy Mail with a twist. One of my audience members has a letter from me under their seat. Take a look and see if it's there, guys. Under the seats. There it is! There it is! Hi there, Naomi.
Hi.
Do you see your letter?
Yeah, I do. Naomi, at just 17, you're pursuing a passion that is shattering glass ceilings for women in baseball. As the youngest woman on the women's national team, You showcase that if opportunities don't exist for you, create them for yourselves. We are so proud of you, of all you accomplished and the legacies you'll no doubt have many future female baseball players.
Oh.
Love, Jennifer.
There you go. Yes. Who are you with today?
I'm with my mom.
With Mom? Well, you guys want to come on down here with me? Come on, Naomi and Mom. Girl, you're doing big things.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for being here. Listen, can you tell me, how did you get started in baseball?
I started when I was 3 years old. I watched both my brother and my dad play baseball, and I just followed his steps all the way.
Wow. Because I love me some baseball. Now, I had no idea that there was a women's team for baseball.
Yes, there is.
How did you get into that?
So I watched them when I was around 8 years old. They were in Washington, D.C. And then I started doing MLB Develop events, which are for events for both women and boys. And then I just done it since I was 12 and then 17 now.
Wow, this is amazing. Woo! What does female representation in the league mean to you?
I've seen a lot of women now in college and both pro ball, and I'm just glad they're showing me that I can do what they're doing, and it's just been a big inspiration for me.
And you're showing others, and it's definitely an inspiration. Listen, okay, do you have a favorite team?
The Yankees.
The Yankees?
And the Dodgers.
Come on, Yankees! You got a favorite team, Mom?
My husband and my son are big Mets fans.
Oh,
And
okay.
so we naturally chose to be opposite, and so we're Yankees fans. And so, yeah, we're Yankees and Dodgers. We do like the Dodgers.
Okay, that sounds good to me. Well, I think you both deserve to see your favorite team without the boys. So our friends at the Major League Baseball are sending you and your mom to a game of the World Series. I wish I was going. Taking place right here in Los Angeles at the Dodgers Stadium. Ooh, hot fun for me, baby. I want to go. Oh, my goodness. You keep breaking barrels, young lady. You keep doing your thing. This is amazing. We'll be right back. My next guest is the lead singer of the rock band Good Charlotte, and now you can catch him on his hit show, Ink Master. Welcome, Joe Madden. You feel the love? Listen,
Feel the love, yeah.
thank you so much for being here.
You have a very good vibe here.
Do you like the vibe?
Great vibe.
Oh my, y'all hear this? Listen, well, thank you for coming to see about us at the Happy Place. Okay, listen, I'm a tattoo fanatic, and I'll tell you why later, but I need to talk about Halloween first. Now, I heard your wife, Nicole Richie, is a huge fan of Halloween. How big of a fan is she?
Oh, it's her favorite time, it's her second favorite time of year.
Really?
Her first favorite season is Virgo season.
I understand that too, because I'm a Virgo.
So, yeah, it's a real, Virgo season is a real season in our house.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a month long.
It's a month long. We celebrate
Celebration.
ourselves
Yes.
every day.
Well, you know on day one when it starts, you know, we talk about it every day for the entire month. And then we have Virgo Fest, and then Halloween starts.
Okay.
And that's where we are now, which is another month-long thing in our house.
We celebrate everything. What's happening here? Is this her?
That is my wife working out. I came home from school drop-off, and I swear she probably had that mask on for 30 minutes waiting for me to get home. But she does pranks like that. She has a haunted dinner she throws.
A haunted dinner?
So she has her friends come over blindfolded. They eat like a omakase kind of style of body parts and things like that.
What?
Yeah. So
This is serious.
And I have to help her every year. So it's I'm her assistant in the holiday.
You look like you didn't realize it was that serious. Like, did you ever know she was that into Halloween?
Well, when we first got together, when she said it, I was like, oh yeah, great, cool. That sounds cool, whatever. And then as you go down the road, you know,
You like, this
you
is
realize
serious.
this is actually a thing.
This is a thing.
It's a lifestyle.
We're eating body parts.
Yeah. Yeah, and
That's a
dressing
lot.
up and doing so. She likes to celebrate stuff.
That is good, but that's what us Virgos do. So it's a Virgo thing. Now, Lionel Richie is your father-in-law.
Yes, he is.
This is insane.
Yeah.
What was your first date like when you had to, meet her dad? Were you nervous?
I was very nervous.
Yeah?
It probably took me a couple years to get used to Lionel being my father-in-law.
That's understandable.
But I will say, he is a legend.
Yes.
And he's coming from music and being, and my whole career has been in music. I have such a respect for, and I grew up on his music. So it was a big deal to meet him and try to impress him.
Yes.
And didn't know what I was doing. But I'm so blessed.
Yeah.
Lionel and Brenda are the greatest mother-in-law and father-in-law they're dream in-laws.
I love that.
Parents,
A family full of musicians, it
Yeah.
seems. Because
Musical.
you're the lead singer of Good Charlotte since the 90s?
Yeah.
Wow. What do you remember about your first performance?
I wasn't a natural-born performer, so our first performance was in a kid's basement, a little party or something. And then I learned how to be a lead singer, and I've been a lead singer.
I mean, you did okay, clearly.
I wouldn't say I'm the lead singer of my family.
Okay.
I think Nicole's the lead singer.
Yeah, it's a family full of musicians, so how do y'all issue it out? Do y'all ever sing together in the family? What are the holidays like?
There's definitely some singing going on.
Yeah?
Yeah. She's the lead singer, though.
Okay.
I like to be the rhythm guitarist when it comes to that.
See, that's how you got married into the family. You know how to act. You said, listen, I know my place.
Well, she runs the show,
Yes.
and it's a good show.
Look, I love that.
So I'm pretty easy. She's happy, I'm happy. I
That
don't like
is
to mess with it.
Go, Nicole, you got a good husband. I love it for you. Now, you also host a podcast where you interview artists. What's the most interesting interview you've ever had?
I mean, I've had so many great people on the show. I got to talk to The Rock. He was amazing.
Oh, that's dope.
Lainey Wilson, I really, really loved her. My favorite probably has been Lil Wayne. I'm a huge fan of his. So to get to know him. Getting insight into another iconic, legendary artist who's worked really hard his whole life and getting to sit with the person and get a little view of their life is I really enjoy that.
That is so cool. It's so much diversity in your guests. The Rock to Lil Wayne. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
we have a great guest on the
Great
show.
roster. That's amazing. Well, congratulations on Inc.
Thank you.
And listen. So, okay. Now, I've been on the show as like a coach, but never having to be like the host and the coach. So you're the host and the judge.
I host the show and I'm one of the judges. We have 4 judges, so we have to pick apart these incredible tattoos and try to find things wrong with them.
Wow, is it hard to judge?
It's very hard to do. The people that come on Ink Master are career tattoo artists, so you have to be good to get into the competition. And they've built respected careers in a tough industry.
Yeah.
So to find mistakes in their tattoos is hard, and then to have to be able to call it out in front of them is nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
But you got to do it. Someone's got to win.
Woo, yes, somebody does.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if you know Joel, like I also draw as well as sing, right? And I always said, y'all, when I was a kid growing up, I wanted to be a singer. But if that didn't work out, my second option would be to be a tattoo artist.
Oh.
Yes. And so, y'all, I finally got to do that because a lady that I met while I was recording, she said she loves when I say, you better sing. And she asked me to write it down, and she was gonna get it tattooed on her person.
So you did it.
And I did it.
So you designed a tattoo.
This is it.
Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Good design. You didn't tattoo it though.
No, I didn't tattoo it. I wouldn't, I don't trust myself to go doing that.
All right, well, maybe
Okay.
I'll come back and you can tattoo me.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Y'all heard him? Oh my goodness. Okay, so you promised to come back,
Yeah.
and then I'll get this tattoo you.
Easy.
Deal, and deal.
I
Thank
would
you.
love to be your first tattoo.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna practice first before I get you. All right, until then, you can watch Ink Master on Wednesdays on Paramount Plus. We'll be right back.